Hello and welcome to this video which is going to be Battle Cat for beginners. So in this video we're going to cover off 10 basic things within the game of Battle Cat. It is aimed at people who are brand new to the game or people who are thinking about getting it. If you've been playing the game for a while, you're probably not going to find this video much use, but you never know, you might get the odd thing that you're not sure about. So within it we're going to cover the in-game currency, how to do a battle, and quite a few other bits and pieces as well. Okay, so first of all, we'll start off with what is Battle Cats. The easiest way to show you is by doing the first level. In essence, though, there is a war between the cat army and the dog army, and you have to complete a series of battles which get progressively harder with your cat army to take out the dog base while at the same time protecting your base. So this is the very first mission in the game, which should make it a bit clearer. So we're just going to play through this so you can see what the game's about. So our job is to attack and destroy the enemy base, which is this over here, and you can see a dog is coming out. So this is a little tutorial that the game does for you already. So when we have enough money, which you can see is up here, we will be able to put out one of our cats to fight the dog. This little fella here. So as soon as this gets to 50, we'll be able to put out a cat, as it's now telling us. So we're going to send out a cat. So to send out a cat, all you need to do is click or tap on the icon of the relevant cat, and out the cat comes. And they'll attack automatically, so you don't need to do anything regarding that. Now this is telling us that we can actually increase the rate we get our money. We're going to cover that in a little bit more detail later, but in essence you can upgrade down here the speed at which you gather money and also your maximum amount of money. So at the moment you can see we can have $100 maximum, or whatever that is, whatever currency dollars, call them cat dollars. Once we upgrade here, not only will our money increase more quickly, we'll also be able to have more money. So this 100 will change. So we shall upgrade, and you can see now our maximum money has gone to 150. And it's important to bear that in mind, because later on in the game you'll have cats that cost thousands to produce and to send into battle. So we'll just play this out. Like we said, this is the very first level. It's very easy. And what we'll do later on is we'll load a game where I've unlocked quite a few other cats, so you can see those in action as well. Okay, also within the game you have a cat cannon. So you see on top of your base we have this, it looks like a radar dish, but that's your cat cannon. Over time it charges up, so you probably noticed this image here has been filling up as we've been playing. So once it gets to, well, once it's full and starts flashing, that's when you can fire your cannon. Throughout the game you can upgrade it, so you can make it stronger, you can make it do different things, and you can increase the range. You'll see on this one its range is terrible. It won't actually reach the dogs. In fact, you can see here this is the range of the cannon, so we will fire it just so you can see it. So obviously it's done nothing there, but if there are enemies there it will cause them some damage, and it will also knock them back, so it can be quite handy. You see we've upgraded here again, so now we can have $200 and our money is increasing ever so slightly faster again. Okay, so there we go, we have won that level. Every time you complete a level you will be rewarded with XP. Now the XP is really important because that's what you spend to upgrade your cats to make them stronger, and your base and lots of other things as well. And we've also been rewarded with a treasure. Now each level in the main games has a treasure available to it. Once you collect all of them or groups of them, they unlock things that help to make the game easier. So for example, if you get all the ones in set 1, that will give your cats more attack power. It might increase your base health, it might give you more XP, it might increase the rate that your money increases, loads and loads of advantages, but we'll cover treasures in more detail in a future video. So as you progress through the game, different parts of menus will unlock and you'll be able to access more things within the game. So here you can see the treasure menu has been unlocked. We can now buy things in the shop, and challenges are available as well, but once again we'll cover those in a later video. Okay, now this is something really important that you do need to take a note of, especially if you end up spending money on the game, because although it's free to play, there is an in-game currency which you can spend money on, is this inquiry code. So it's important that you have this, because the way the game works is it saves your data onto the device that you're playing it rather than a cloud save. So if you change your device, if you get a new tablet or whatever, you will need this code to save your data from your old one and to move it on to your new one. So keep it secret as well. I'm showing you this one because it's just a brand new game. I don't care. Yeah, there's nothing to be lost with this one. But if you've spent money or if you've spent a lot of time playing the game, the last thing you want is to lose your game data. So keep a note of that. This will also be displayed, this code, each time you start the game up after you get past this stage. So just be sure to make a note of it. Right, now, although Battle Cats is completely free to play, as with all free to play games, there is an option to spend money on an in-game currency. In Battle Cats, that currency is called cat food, which you'll see down here. Now, cat food can be used for various things. Sometimes you'll need to use it to unlock some cats. You can use it to purchase different things in the store, which help you in battles, which I'll show you. So these are the things that you can purchase. We're not going to go through all of these in detail today. We'll cover those in a future video, but there's things you can spend them on. And you can also use cat food within battles to give you some advantages. Lots of different uses for it. You can also use it to unlock special tickets, which can be used in they're almost loot crates, if I'm completely honest, where you can unlock rare cats, super rare cats, and so on and so forth. So cat food is a very useful commodity, and it's very tempting to spend it. I would recommend you save it until you really need it. Although there are a few ways of getting cat food within the game, it can be quite slow and ponderous, so it is certainly worth saving it up. So next we're going to cover XP and upgrading your cats. So as you saw at the end of the first battle, we were rewarded with 1000 XP, and we can spend that XP on upgrading our cats. So to do that, it's quite obvious really, but you go into the upgrade menu, select the cat that you want to upgrade. So at the moment we've just got the basic cat, but we've also been rewarded with a tank cat as well, so we can unlock him. And here you can see this is the cost in XP to upgrade them, so 400 and 700. So these are the only cats that we have at the moment. And then you can also use XP to upgrade things regarding your base. So it can be the cat cannon attack power, its range, how quickly it charges up. Worker cat is how quickly your money builds up. The wallet is how your maximum money. You can upgrade your defense, you can upgrade loads of different things. So we'll cover those all in more detail in a future video. We're just covering the basics now. So literally to use, you select the cat that you want and we hit upgrade. And you'll see now that cat is level 2, so he's going to be a bit stronger. So the next thing we need to talk about is energy. So energy is, you could consider it a kind of currency again within the game. Energy is what allows you to play the different levels within the game. So as you can see here, we have got 100 energy. Now you can upgrade this throughout the game with treasures or upgrading your base. And each level has an energy cost to play. So you can see here, this will use 5 energy to play. and once we've done it we'll be sat on 95. Your energy does increase or fill back up again over time. You can also get items within the game called leadership, which you can use to replenish your energy instantly, and you can also spend cat food to replenish your energy as well should you want to. So what we'll do, we'll see how much tougher our cat is that we've just upgraded, and we'll send them into battle. So now you can see we've got 2 cats. So this level will be pretty easy again, but we'll show you this little cat in case you've never seen him before. So there's our extra cat. So he's a tank cat, so he's designed just to stall enemies and soak up damage while your other cats do their thing. Okay, so there we go. We have completed that level, so we've been given some more XP. You'll notice in this one we haven't received a treasure, which they're not guaranteed to drop, so you will have to do levels over and over again in order to unlock all the treasures. But there are various times within the game where the chance of getting a treasure increases, which we will show you once again in a later video. We're going to do one specifically on treasures, where your odds are much where the odds are increased to a much higher level. So another thing that we should talk about, just covering basics, is missions, which you can see the icon here. I'm going to get an advert popping up, we'll get rid of that. So there will be various missions becoming available through the game. As you progress, they can vary from completing certain numbers of levels or killing certain enemies, or as you can see in this one, is level 1 cat at the upgrade menu, which we've done, and now we get a 20 cat food reward. Now the rewards can vary between, sometimes it's cat food, sometimes there's bonus XP, it can be certain items which you can use within the game. There's loads and loads of good things, they're definitely worth doing, and they can give you a reason to come back. So we'll go ahead and claim that. So we've now got 50 cat food, which is cool, and we'll get our next one once we've completed the Japan level in Battle Cats Rising. So Battle Cats Rising is just the first level. You will find as you progress through the game, once you've completed the, probably easier to show you on here, as you can see we've now unlocked another level, so each time you unlock or complete a level you'll unlock another one, and at the very end there will be quite a big boss battle which can be quite challenging. Once you've completed that, that will open up a whole new stage and all sorts of new things for you to get stuck into. Okay, so that is the basics of Battle Cats. There are loads and loads of other things that can be unlocked as you progress through the game, which we'll cover in future videos. But this should give you enough of an idea of just how to get going at the most very basic of levels. So hopefully you've found this video useful. If you have, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more Battle Cats videos, then also subscribe to the channel because I'm planning a whole series of them. That'd be really awesome. If there's anything in particular you'd like to see or learn about regarding Battle Cats, please put it in the comments below and we'll make sure we cover that in a future video. So thanks for taking the time to watch. See you in the next one.